play the song so we can reminisce. Peace on my city tonight. No shooting tonight. No killing tonight. No stick-ups tonight. Peace on my city tonight. No shooting tonight. No killing tonight. No stick-ups tonight. Peace on my city tonight.
The crowd is peacefully standing with their hands in the air, yelling, "We are peaceful, hands up, don't shoot." Here comes the St. Louis County Police Department, continuing to advance their line. We have now pulled back a city block and a half. There it goes. They're now firing onto the crowd. Ouch! Shit! They're firing rubber bullets. Fired onto the crowd for a second time. Violence has erupted in the city of Ferguson. They are firing rubber bullets and smoke grenades. The air is thick. Now they are firing them into the neighborhoods, into the back of people's houses. We will continue to broadcast. I'm wearing a gas mask tomorrow.
And this last story, they have not said anything to us other than just stand there and just post up and throw bombs at us. Last night, we was peaceful. The St. Louis Police Department pulled up, they sent the signal, they put their mask on, and they started bombing us last night. So what's the difference with the police presence tonight? Why is it so different tonight?
I think the difference is tonight that this crowd has a lot of good energy in it. I'll be honest.
Last night the crowd had a lot of good energy. We was peaceful. Somebody pulled up, they sent the signal, put their masks on, turned them sirens on, and put bombs on us. And I was standing less than 5 feet from you guys. And I have footage of that. So what's the difference tonight? We always been peaceful. Every night we was peaceful. After dark, you send media away and y'all put the bombs on us, y'all put dogs on us and everything.
And sir, I will ask you this. As far as the firing of the weapons, the smoke, the rubber bullets, it seemed to be very indiscriminate to me, shooting into plumes of smoke. They personally shot at me, and I do have this on video. 3 flashbang grenades, all luckily missed me, and also when they threw smoke and also shot the camera crew of Al Jazeera. Do you have any comments on that, sir?
No, all I can say is that the post report will answer a lot of those questions on why we were doing what we were trying to do.
Right. Compared to the situation yesterday, did you think you made mistakes yesterday with your tactics?
The bottom line is, after 5 days of protesting, rioting, that no protesters, riots, or people that lived in this neighborhood were seriously injured.
But did you make any mistakes?
What's his name? Just give us a name. What's his name? 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 What is his name? That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We want his name. Fuck you!
Renewed anxiety after Ferguson police announced the name of the officer involved in the shooting death of teenager Michael Brown.
The officer that was involved in the shooting of Michael Brown was Darren Wilson. He's been a police officer for 6 years, has had no disciplinary action taken against him.
But it was the release of documents and surveillance video that stunned the crowd gathered at the news conference.
I couldn't believe the Ferguson police chief came down here today and instead of releasing the information, which is legally available under the Sunshine Act, which was the name of the police officer that they've been waiting a week for. They released an entire packet of information implicating Mike Brown as if somehow he would deserve it if he had done something wrong. All evidence seems to suggest he was killed in cold blood, and to come down here and to not release any information, any incident report on the murder, but release information about, well, Mike maybe wasn't a perfect guy, is appalling. Appalling and provocative, and it upsets people when they see them trying to change the topic from the kid who was probably shot multiple times without a weapon into something about something else that Mike might have done. Not acceptable, provocative, unprofessional, shouldn't have been done.
The video shows what investigators called a strong-arm robbery of a box of cigars at a convenience store on the day of the fatal confrontation. Police say Officer Darren Wilson was unaware Brown was a robbery suspect when he encountered Brown and his friend on the street.
You're saying, what are you saying, Chief? Did he know that he was a suspect in a case, or did he not know?
No, he didn't. He was walking.
It had nothing to do with the stop.
It had nothing to do with stop.
At this point, why did he stop Michael Brown?
Because they were walking down the middle of the street blocking traffic. That was it.
6 days to get that lie together, and it still ain't working.
What line?
Same stuff. Talking about to put together that head job, the Adobe thing where they cut the picture up and showed the brother in the store or whatever. That's fake, just like everything else they put together. They full of it. All of them over there at Ferguson.
What justifies releasing the video about the convenience store while there's still no details about what happened with the shooting itself? He's still doing things like releasing that video without even reporting to the state police Captain Johnson, who's supposed to be in charge.
Well, yeah, we and our security team and the Highway Patrol did not know that was going to be released. I don't think the Attorney General knew that. And quite frankly, we disagree deeply. I think for two reasons. Number one, to attempt to, in essence, disparage the character of in the middle of a process like this is not right. It's just not right.
I say all the time, how come you think out of the thousands of black cops in America, you ain't turned on TV and saw a white family crying because some black cop done shot their loved one in the back of the head 40 times? Why? You think they better train, more spiritual? Ain't no white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. That's simple.
Hands up.
Hands up!
And they are marching forward.
Y'all coming towards us! Hands up!
Come on, close.
Hands up, y'all! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Hey, we in our yard! In our yard! Shoot that motherfucker! Shoot that motherfucker! I'm willing to shoot that motherfucker! Shoot that motherfucker! Hey, come here. Come on. You wanted it. You wanted it. Come get it. Come get it. You wanted it. Take this picture. This is my problem.
How wide is he?
This is my problem. Go with that bullshit. Go with that bullshit.
Darian!
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
Hey, D! Hey, D! Let's go! That's my shit! This my shit! You know what it is. This my shit! Let's go. No, fuck that shit! This my shit!
And I bet you
how
shoot up. Who just did that?
They put that shit!
Private fucking property.
This my shit!
Shooting over the gate.
They straight shot over everything. Everybody got their hands up and everything. This my backyard.
This what they do.
This my backyard.
This is our home.
This my shit.
It's our residence.
Y'all gotta fuck on. Why they just shoot
Why you think people say
You
fuck
just shot
the
at
police?
me.
Why you
house.
think people say fuck the police?
Get the fuck
That
on.
shit.
DJ, play the song so we can reminisce. Peace on my city tonight. No shooting tonight. No killing tonight. No stick-ups tonight. Peace on my city tonight. No shooting tonight. No killing tonight. No stick-ups tonight. Peace on my
been treated like any other American citizen walking home. He would have met his grandmother, who saw him shortly before he was murdered. He would have told her he loved her. That's what the Mike Browns do to grandmothers. And she would say, boy, I heard you going to school Monday. And he would say, yes, ma'am. And right now, this hour, he'll be probably getting out his 3rd day of college and was probably going to be the first from his family to go to college. This ain't nothing to play with. These are not human targets. These are our babies. Somebody had to push Mike Brown out their womb. Somebody had to throw up. Somebody had to get a sonogram and they say it's a little boy. Somebody had to go through some birth pain. Somebody had to feed him at 1. Somebody had to change his diaper at 1.5. Somebody had to whoop him at terrible 2. Somebody had to get him in elementary school. Somebody had to get him in 7th grade. Smile at him in 8th grade. Say you're going on to 9th grade. Oh, you done made it to 10th grade. Oh, it's time for you to start thinking about college. Somebody had to remind him about how to be well. Somebody had to tell him about the Tuskegee Airmen. Somebody had to tell him about Charles Drew. Somebody had to tell him about Frederick Jones in the refrigerator. Somebody had to tell him about Dr. Martin Luther King because he was trying to figure out what he wanted to be. Somebody had to tell him about Dr. Ben Carson. Somebody had to tell him about who he could be and the sky was the limit. Somebody told him about President Obama. So he decided he wanted to use his hands and fix things. We got to make sure no other child who get in his heart that he want to fix things don't be able to fix things because we can see some things need fixed.